Hey, and we're streaming on YouTube. Hi Twitch, hi YouTube. Let's flip over and see what's going on. Hey, and we're streaming on. All right, everything looks live. Hey, and we're streaming on. Let's check Picardo. We're all good. I wish there was a way to just have like one switch to just be like go to all of them, but I gotta check them out, right? Let me move the Cintiq over here. Hopefully you guys are seeing the screen at least. And I have done absolutely no warm-ups today, so this is gonna be an interesting one for sure. Faux show. I'm kind of in a mood to try the default. Nah, I'll stick to my guns. All right, let me move the arm on my chair down. Like I always say, if anybody has any questions or anything, jump in and ask. I'll be glad to answer them. Get everything situated. You would think I would have got all this set up before I actually started streaming, but no. That would be way, 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 way too professional. When I start one of these completely cold, I like to work on the speech bubbles first, just to see kind of what happens. Normally I already have the text in there too, but I think I did an okay job planning these bubbles, so hopefully it won't be too bad. This is the one I'm a little bit worried about, but I think we'll be okay. All right, let's start. Let's do some rocks. That'll help warm up everything. And also, we should save. Save early, save often. Otherwise, you end up like me, where you lose all your work. Hey, let me flip over. Hey, Chris. It is going pretty well. Just kind of taking a day and doing some streaming here for a little bit before I hop on. Figured I would be a little bit busier tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and stream today. At least get one out, right? Plus, I've got a strip to do, so. How are you doing? Hopefully well. The hard part is keeping up with all the different streaming services and getting all questions answered. Sounds like the doggies are playing downstairs. Oh, hey, yeah, thanks, Chris. Thanks for stopping by. And come hang out anytime, man. We're just doing what we do. I like how I just got finished saying I wasn't really warmed up, and what do? Jump on one of the hardest characters to draw. I drew some circles and rocks. I should probably go ahead and draw the hardest character. Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Here we go. Frank is getting about as small as you can get and still read what's going on inking wise. Because once we get back to size, he's pretty tiny back there. He's wee. I think every time I draw him, these little earpieces just keep getting longer and longer. But that's all right. No problems there. All right. Let's see here. What I need to do is that. And then bring down. That's not what I wanted at all. Oh, I can't bring from the top, eh? Well. Huh. Well, I want the guide layer made. See if I got some options over here. It's the one thing with Clip Studio Paint, Manga Studio, that I'm in a love-hate relationship with is the whole ruler setup. I get the frame setup, but the ruler setup is still kind of, it's killing me. It's killing me a little bit. Ruler, here we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this guide layer. We're going to go back there. I'm going to grab the ruler tool. I'm going to do that. Whoopsie doodle. Oh, interesting. It needs a blank layer. What I could do is create an editing layer. Let's do that. See if that does the job. Aha! Nice. Alright, so now I should be able to move it and get it lined up where I want. And then when I come back with this and get close, pop right on that. Let me go back here. Move it down. Question is, we'll split the difference. Oh, it only goes as long as that. Aha, interesting. Does it work when I turn it off? No, it's visibility based. Oh, that's cool. That is super cool. Awesome. Alright, let's go get this guy. I'll freehand those, but we'll stick with that. I don't really want to do all these doors perfectly straight, but we're going to try it anyway. I mean, I can get some variation and break off and stuff like that. So that's probably okay for what I want to do. Now technically I should have done the excess thing to get the proper perspective, but we'll just eyeball it. Oh man, forgot like the most important one. Duh. Some little bit of detail in there, some cracks and whatnot. We'll go back in and put the actual wood grain and everything in, but for now we'll just do this. There we go. Just eyeball this part too. It don't gotta be perfect. It just don't gotta be. Multiple referring, turned off. Alright, let's put some wood grain in, at least here. Wood grain may be a little much, but I think once some color gets on it, I mean, I don't mind the texture, but it may start to overpower until some color gets there. But we'll see. One more will be actual size. Let's do that. There's just random rubble laying around the castle. You know how it is. Alright, let's do another ruler layer. Okay. Oh, look at that. I think it replaced the... Ah, wow. Alright, alright. I see how it is. I see how it is. Back up off of that a little bit, just because I'm not quite sure what she's going to do yet. Let's go ahead and get the rest of the environment stuff in before we jump on the characters. Check the chats right quick. Awesome. All right. We'll do his panel. We'll get his environment stuff when we get to that panel. For Mr. Warwick's. The evil Warwick's. It's just too high up. Some things I'll select and move around, other things I just redraw them. Just because. That bone right there is not something you want to get hung up on trying to draw. That right there is like the most important line on her whole face. It's got to be just right, or everything just goes to crap. Oh, you know what? That's going to be right where the black hair is. Buh. So we'll break it up a little bit. Do something like that. I've said 100 times on these streams before that I need to draw hair. I need to do like a hair drawing workshop. Maybe I could stream it, just hair drawings. I so want to go put detail in there, but there's no use. Don't do it. Don't do it, Kevin. Don't do it. I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger on that and that and that. Ugh, black, solid black. We will go back and put the pink in soon. All right, now I'm gonna flip over to white. I will do off-white and figure out where I had all those lines previously. And then I had most awkward arm position ever. Too much, too much, too much, too much, too much. I'm also feeling like this is just too much right here. got it his size. I don't feel too bad about that. Hey, is it Jaunty 10,002? Yo, yourself, how you doing? Welcome to the channel, man or lady, guys and gals. Feel free to check out the comics and jump in, ask questions, listen to my dogs playing downstairs, you know, normal Twitch stuff. There she goes again. I don't know if you guys can hear Scarlet barking. Scarlet's our little dog, and she plays with the big dogs, and they never make a sound, and she is just yippee, yippee, yippee. She's taking over the stream. Let's see here. I got a lot of different lines to choose from for these eyes. I don't want to make them too crazy. But she is pretty shocked at what's going on still, so let's see what we're looking like. I'm gonna walk down there where those dogs are playing, and it's gonna be like just a giant mess down there. I guarantee you. As they do. See how we're doing. My brow might be a little small. Don't want to overdo it on the lip lines, but I like to put some on there just to help with the curvature of the shape, you know? But I feel like that last one right there is being a problem. may have too many lines for blushies, but what we can do is put in the freckles at least. I don't feel like those are too successful. I like playing with the nose shadow as well, but I feel like it's probably gonna be too much. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it for the time being. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if it makes the cut. Now the other thing I'd wanted to do, the last time we saw her, she was turning back over her shoulder to look because Frank, this guy, had come in. So I had these sort of speed lines drawn in. As if she had turned her head around again. These may be way too much on this side. I think so. But if we do that, that might communicate a little something. Now let's see if I can get some free inking for her in the next panel. Save that. Check the other streams. All right. So let's see if I can get some free inking here. Obviously, we're going to have some cleaning to do, but I believe that is going to work. Ladies and gentlemen, and by going smaller, you know, we're not going to be having to fake any resolution in the drawing itself. The magic, again, the magic of digital. But one thing we need to do is that. I'm going to do that just so I can see where these areas are that need erasing. For you other artists out there, if you're watching this live right now, or if you're going to be watching it later or something, you guys use the eraser on your stylus? I tend to. But I've never really thought about it being a good or bad thing. It's just something I've always done. But I've seen a lot of artists who absolutely do not use it. So, what's your opinion on it? So now I'm slightly worried about that speech balloon sitting like in a super weird spot to her, but I feel like it's not that bad. Let's see what we can do. Because I can come here, Grab the balloon. And potentially do something like that. That may work out a little better. We'll see. Oh my goodness. They're playing so hard down there. She always acts like the little sister, like she's getting beat up or something. Barking, barking, barking. Yeah, I feel a little bit better about that, about the way that speech bubble fit. A little bit better. I'm gonna go ahead and commit it down, bake it down. So hey, 2 panels almost done. We'll get the dad in here now. Poor dad, always last. Let's cut this off a little bit. Do something like that. What I may do, let's do a little trick here. Just to get another mono layer real fast. Delete that without having to go and create the layer. One thing I'm going to do is pull this down. I think I'm going to ink him on a separate layer so I can deal with his shoulder a little more respectfully. Good word, respectfully. And sort of work on the thumb and tighten this up just a little bit. Do some more sketching first. And then her shoulder is going to come down like this. Sort of just feed in there. Definitely want to make sure I get that knuckle. So we got knuckle here, probably knuckle here, and the finger there. That's going to bunch up. That's good, but actually, would it bunch up that much? Because her shoulder is right there. Knuckle, knuckle. Finger, let's see, we're gonna knuckle here, and now this is gonna come back about like that. I can get away with the middle finger there. Knuckle there, and we'll let that go down. See if that works. And we just have the arm come down like that. And we've already got this set. Okay. He's reaching forward, so I want that arm to be forward of the chest piece. This one, though, goes back behind the chest piece. Yay. Clean up these sketches a little bit. Yeah, I think that's going to work. All right, guys. Well, unfortunately, we didn't get to finish it today, but I'll be finishing it this afternoon, and then getting it posted. So thanks for hanging out, everybody, on Twitch, Picardo, Watch Me Work, YouTube, everybody. It's been great, and I will be back again with some more streaming. So come hang out and let's make some comics. Have a good day, guys. Bye.